Oh my! Are you kidding me? My fucking timer goes off the set. Like literally, when I click, is it? Am I? I don't even know if I'm recording. Okay. It's a timer to say do podcast. It's unreal. It's unreal. Oh my god! Just go away. My whole phone. My whole phone's going off nonstop. Oh my! And my microphone's backward. Jesus Christ, dude! What the? What's up, guys? I actually just closed my windows. And it's such a beautiful day outside. And I was going to do the podcast with the windows open because it's such a nice day. And I wish I could be like, oh, I closed it because I just care about people who listen to this show and I don't want any background. No, it's because my my reminder went off to close my windows like a minute before I just started recording. Because I'm going to be away for 4 days and I didn't want to forget to close my windows and then come back here 4 days from now. And it's like a fucking iceberg hit me. Like, so I can't even be like, oh, I closed them because I care about you guys. No, I was literally going to just have the windows open and a nice cool breeze in the background of this audio. I'm too lazy and retarded that I might forget after I'm done recording to close the fucking windows. Dude, why is my phone going insane right now? Okay, I know, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways, what's happening, everyone? I'm just going to do a short one. As you can, why do I see shut the who's that? Go away. I'm putting my phone on silent. It's unreal. I don't know why I always say that. It's almost, and I feel like it's just the muscle memory or mental memory, which I guess is called memory, to say, hey, I'm doing it, even though it's like, you can see that, the timestamp, like before you listen, before you click on this shit, that it's a shorter than usual. It's not the hour or 2+ hour episode. But yeah, I'm going away for 4 days. Nowhere special. Well, I should, Jesus Christ. Nowhere special. I'm going to my girl's new place, for spend the weekend there. I'm actually recording. This is Friday, September 22nd. I know that some people listen to podcasts and they think, oh, that person recorded they recorded it right this day, or oh, that might be live. It's like no. And actually, I was thinking, I could just bang out 48 of these 30-minute episodes in one day. Just don't do any sleep, bang 48 of these out, and almost for a whole fucking year I'm set with episodes. I was thinking about only doing these shows once a month, and now I'm like, why don't I just have a day where I bang out, 30 or 48 episodes, a 24-hour period, and just have, and you guys won't even know. You'll be so fucking stupid. You have no clue. You'll have no idea. He's like, oh, he recorded a 30-minute episode, like an hour before he uploaded. I know he did. I know he did it that Monday. I know. It's like, no, I didn't. I'm lazy and sleazy. I didn't do any of that shit. Actually, you guys wouldn't know because I'll fucking be talking. Can you believe this Afghan war? It's fucking crazy. Like, yeah, I'll actually be talking about like Ukraine. Like, I think they have a chance. And like, actually a year from now, it's not even Ukraine anymore. It's like a fucking McDonald's. I don't know. What am I going to talk about for a hit? What's happened to me this past week? Oh, I got rid of Twitter. I got rid of my Twitter. I didn't get rid of the I might eat on this episode because I haven't eaten all day. Actually, no, it's a lie. I ate a lot of Pop-Tarts. Oh, I have a Pop-Tart in the fridge. I had 75% of 2 Pop-Tarts, which means I had 3 Pop-Tart patties, I guess you can call it, pastries, out of the 4, because 2 come in a bag for all you OG Pop-Tart heads. And so I have 1 in the fridge because I only had 3 this morning. What was I gonna say? Oh no, I was on pace of saying something. What happened to me this week? Oh, I deleted I deleted my personal Twitter, or I should say technically the show's Twitter, because I told Jem once he fucking created an Instagram so we can chat there, which by the way is a trillion times easier, I'll delete the Twitter, which I did. I was like fucking done. I think he actually asked me if I block. Now that I think of it, he asked me on Instagram. He was like, "Yo, did you block me?" And I didn't understand what he was referring to. And now I think he thinks it's Twitter. I wonder if he forgot that I told him, dude, the second you make an Instagram, we can chat there. I'm removing Twitter. I hate fucking Twitter. But I still have the arguable podcast Twitter, which I still use because sometimes I want to watch porn. And it's like, you use Twitter for porn? I use Twitter. It's almost like a highlight reel at this point. You type what you want to watch in, you get a quick couple clips, you get some images, and then it's like, all right, now I kind of know what I want to watch. Let me go to X videos. So I'll use that Twitter. So that I'll use the arguable. That is what the arguable Twitter is for me watching like 30-second. Porn on Twitter is either a highlight reel or e-bombs. Not e-bombs, e-fucked. That is what porn on Twitter is. And you can look up something and you'll get totally something different, and it will be the worst, like most grotesque video ever. But thanks to Twitter, I learned what gooner porn is. That shit's insane. Dude, that is insane. That is insane. Like, it is literally hypnosis. Like, it's literally trying to hypnotize you into watching porn. It's crazy. It's fucking dude, it's a trip. I can't even imagine watching that like high. Like, if you're horny and high and you put on gooner porn, one, that might be the scariest thing in the world, but two, that might be like the fucking craziest sexual trip ever, where it's just like tits and ass and girls getting like insanely fucked with like hypnosis music in the background and a fucking like it's like a DJ pumping out neon lights and like just like weird faded transitions. It's fucking fucking insane. And it's never like regular girls on the clips. It's like girls with like huge tits and huge asses, and they're like spitting out cum, and it's like, Jesus it's like when you're at an intersection and you see a fucking 4-car collision. It's like, Jesus Christ, like, well, I gotta get out of here. I gotta make a left. This is fucking insane, dude. It's fucking crazy. There's no way I would be able to get through like a 20-minute video of that. That's like a 1 to 2 minute 1 to 2 minute video tops until I'm busting a nut and then going, I gotta see a doctor. Like, I gotta call my mom. Like, this is not good. But yeah, that's what's that's what's going on with me in Twitter right now. So yeah, I didn't block anyone on Twitter. I removed the show's Twitter. What else is going on? Oh, well, so Thursday Night Football happened for the Giants, and they played who'd they lose to? The Niners. And it was one of those games where, like, as a fan, you go in hopeful no matter what. But, you know, a realist would go, oh, well, the Giants are going to lose. And they did. But you know what's, if you watch the game, first off, Brock Purdy was bad. Like, he didn't even, like, he played bad quarterback. Like, there was so many balls in the first quarter I felt like there was 3 passes that could have been intercepted, at least in the first quarter, which is crazy to think. Like, it was crazy. And then they must have revamped their offense a little bit where it's like, all right, the Giants can't tackle. Purdy right now can't throw the deep ball. Let's just throw screen passes. And it worked because the Giants couldn't tackle. The Niners kept converting on 3rd and long over and over and over again. There was at one point where they were like 7 for 9 or 8 for 10 on 3rd down, which, if you're not a football head, that's an insane. Like, even if it was 3rd and short, an 80% conversion rate is insane. But these weren't. But here's what makes it more nauseatingly insane as a Giants fan. They weren't 3rd and shorts. They were like 3rd and 15s and 3rd and 12s and 3rd and 13. And they were just, and they were passes behind the first down marker. But because the Giants can't tackle, Deebo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey and other players would break tackles before getting a first down and break away for the first down. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what do we do? Like, what are we doing here? What do we, like, just, it's tackling. It's tackling. It's not about effort in terms of you're not trying enough. It's about effort of you're not learning well enough in practice to tackle efficiently to an NFL professional caliber. That's what the effort means. It means the training staff, the coaching staff, the players themselves during practice, day in and day out, are not putting in enough effort for when they go on the field, they know the right way to tackle. Because there's no way every player on the team is an idiot. There's no way all of them have no idea how to tackle like a professional. There's just no fucking way. They're not, unless Joe Shea is drafting and signing the dumbest players collectively, that can't be it. That just means something's going on. I don't know if Wink Martindale or Dable or any of you gotta get it through their fucking heads, man. And I listen, I get it. This armchair expert, I'm acting like I fucking know it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know that. But dude, you watch all the other teams, you watch Red Zone, and then you watch the Giants, and you realize, dude, something's up there. They're not tackling well. This is not just a roster thing. This is it's a collective shit show. I can't phrase it better. It is a collective. So it's like, dude, you gotta figure it out. And that it's not just on the players, it's on the coaching staff. I don't care how awesome of a coach Brian Dable is or how well respected Wink Martindale is as a defensive coordinator. It's like, dude, this is 3 weeks now where you look like one of the worst. Actually, you probably are one of the worst teams in the league when it comes to just tackling and yards after contact for the opposing team. That's not good. Like, come on. But the sad part is, if their tackling was at an average level, they might have had a chance to beat the 49ers. They wouldn't have gotten as embarrassed against the Cowboys. They probably would have had an easier game against the Cardinals. And it will make your team so much better, because I will say this. The linebackers, I forget the guy's name, number 41, and the D-backs, they're in position to make plays. They are. The D-backs actually just have to catch a fucking ball, force a turnover, and themselves and the linebackers, except for 41, because he actually knew how to tackle, and the defensive line, edge rushers and the tackle, if they just know how to tackle to an average to above average level, that'll make the defense so much better. So much better. And then the second part of the defense is the fact that they can't rush the quarterback, which I don't think they had a sack on Brock Purdy, which means they don't have a sack through 3 games, which is, I can't even fathom that. I know the Giants, when it comes to rushing the quarterback, has been bad for a little while now. Actually, a long time. It's been bad for a long time. It seems like as a Giants fan, they haven't had a pass rush in a long fucking time. But dude, this has gotten to like, sorry, I had a fucking snow. This has gotten to a, excuse me, hold on. This has gotten to an insane, like this is crazy now. I understand because the way preseason is, and because, by the way, putting an extra game on the schedule does mean a lot, because eventually it's going to be 18 games. And what I mean by that is eventually you're going to lose some games in the regular season and not feel as bad, not as pressurized as when it was a 16-game schedule. Is, oh, we got to win every game. Oh man, we lost this one. This is tragic. So, the more games, the less the games actually matter in a whole. I mean, look at baseball. You lose one game in baseball, you're not caring that much. I know it's not apples and oranges, but you know what? You get what I mean. But because of the more games on the regular season schedule, and because of preseason being less, the first 2 to 4 weeks of the season, really, it's kind of like preseason. These guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. Fair enough. However, that's not an excuse, because all of the teams in the NFL right now, the first 2-4 weeks of the season, don't know what the fuck they're doing. So the New York Giants, are one of the worst teams, it seems like, tackling-wise and rushing. Well, it doesn't seem like tackling-wise and rushing the quarterback. It's not as if they're doing bad and everyone's doing bad. It's like, no. How about this? Everyone's doing bad, but the Giants are still doing like worse. That's how ranking works. There's 32 teams. They're one of the bottom teams. So even if you go, oh yeah, well, all the teams are going to struggle, or all the teams look like this the first 2 to 4 weeks. No. They look worse than how they're going to look in the future of the NFL season. But right now, out of all the teams, the Giants are still one of the worst. That's why they have a 1-2 record and easily could have been 0-3. One of those losses being against the Cardinals, who are probably going to be one of the worst teams, if not the worst team, at the end of the season. So there's no excuses for all this. Going back to the pass rush, this is bad. Like this is bad because it's 3 games in, and I don't want to hear the fucking the schedule. The schedule has been run. Yes, the Giants have a bad schedule, especially at the start of the season. Who cares? No one. This isn't. The reality is, no one's gonna be crying woes for you, man. Dude. I have a job now where right now I'm struggling, and I know that if I keep struggling, they're gonna just be like, "Yeah, dude, you gotta go." And I have a lot of things against me right now, but that doesn't mean shit. And you know what? You know really why it doesn't mean shit? Because everyone has a lot of things against them. You just don't know it because you only see things throughout your eyes. So you know every single problem you're going through. Everyone's going through shit. Everyone's going through shit. Anyone who's 30 plus years old is going through shit. Anyone 40 plus years old is going through shit because everyone's taking fucking medicine to feel like they're 20 again, or doing hair plugs and doing this and doing, how do I raise my testosterone? Like everyone's doing that right now. So everyone's going through shit. Life's shit wall to wall. Everyone's eating a shit sandwich. So like no one's going to care about you eating a shit sandwich because everyone's eating a shit sandwich. So they got to get their fucking, back to the Giants, they got to get their heads out of their ass. Case closed. Case closed. And when it comes to rushing the quarterback with Thibodeau and all the other pass rushers and Wink Martindale and the linebacker coach and the defensive line coach, if they have separate ones for that, I don't even really know if they probably do. Almost every team does. They got to figure this out. Like this is no joke. They legit have serious problems defensively. And then going to offense, it's just like, it's the same old story. When it comes to the Giants offense, for the longest time now, since Daniel Jones has been the quarterback, and even the last couple, the fuck was that? It feels like a bomb just went off. Even the last couple of years with Eli, it feels as if and this is probably right for most teams that have a struggling offense, but when you're a fan of a team, you actually, you just watch that team for the most part. It feels as if the Giants will get a drive going, but as soon as there's one hiccup in that drive, it's done. It's toast. And they don't know how to come back from that, which is really weird, but you know what that shows? That just shows that you don't have a good offense. That shows that the second you hit a pothole in the road, your fucking tire blows. Well, that just means you don't have a good car, or at least you didn't have good tires. You know what I mean? But seriously, that's what it means. The second there's a holding play on offense, there goes the drive. The second there's a drop pass, there goes the drive. The second there's a sack, there goes the drive. The second running back gets hit behind the line of scrimmage, there goes the drive. Every time there is a mistake on offense, the drive is done. And you could be driving down the field, looking great, and boom, one mistake. Oh, well, we know how this is going to end. And that's not a good feeling. It sucks. And you can feel it. You can feel it as a Giant fan, and you can feel it when watching the game because if they're home, you can feel the stadium just lose its life. And that's another thing. The Giants stadium fucking sucks. It's such a shitty stadium. There's no life. There's absolutely no life in that building. And also, people in the tri-state area, everyone in the tri-state area right now hates their fucking lives. It's so expensive to live there. It's expensive to go to a game. So the fans aren't happy to begin with when they're at the stadium. So they suck. So you put lifeless, shitty fans in a lifeless, shitty stadium. No wonder you have a lifeless, shitty team. I mean, that's what it is. But yeah, that's the life of a Giants fan right now. And Daniel Jones is... The game against the Niners, I don't want to hear anyone go, he didn't have a good game. He had a subpar game. And he missed targets with Waller. And he missed targets overall. Did he? And yeah, there's players that drop passes. Yes. They screwed up too. And Barkley being out stinks because you're going down to your second string running back and you realize that he's just not an every down back. And the offensive line stinks too, and you have one of your best, if not your best, offensive linemen on the sideline. All these things are true. But Jones right now is showing that he's a quarterback that can play well when things are going well. But right now he's not able to make his players better. and that's not good. You want to be able to make your players better. And he's not doing that right now. I don't think he doesn't, or I do think he has the potential to do that, but he didn't show in the Niners game. He could have played better, which could have made that game closer, which could have made it a slightly different game. And with that being said, that's true about almost every other player on the team. Also, what was I going to say? Oh, also, maybe it's because defenses know that Jones can run the ball now, but like it really feels as if they're not drawing up running plays as much for Jones. And I don't know if that's just maybe I'm too layman to know that, but man, it really feels as if like they're not the Giants offense is not utilizing his legs as much this year. Like he definitely isn't running as more yards wise than last year, 100% that, but it seems like they're not even drawing up the plays for it. So it just seems a little weird. But again, maybe it's based on how the defenses are playing the Giants. So, and maybe but it doesn't feel that way. It definitely doesn't feel that way. And it would be nice to do a little run pass option with Jones, like because Jones running plays are usually not RPOs. It's not like Hurts with the Eagles. It would be nice to see a little bit more of that. I really do think that would help a lot. But who am I to fucking say that? But that's the New York Football Giants right now in a nutshell, and they're 1-2, and they're one of the bottom teams in the NFC and overall. And they're going to be playing the Seahawks next, and a lot of people are saying that's a must-win game. I'll just say this: it'd be nice to win. I don't think who knows what a must-win game is. The Giants won a ton of games in the beginning of last year, and then they lost a ton at the end of the year. They still made the playoffs, and then they beat the Vikings. So, I'll say this. I want to see them win the fucking game because I'm a Giants fan. And I'm going to be like that every fucking week. I always hate the people that try to play general manager. Ever since fantasy football, everyone thinks they're a fucking GM. It's annoying. But, yeah. Yeah, oh my God, Pringles. I'm sorry, these Pringles have just been staring. Oh no, whoa. Whoa, how do you get stuck like that? No, what? Come on, dude. How do you... Oh my God. How do you... How do you get stuck like that? How does a Pringle get... They're like stuck sideways in the can. I can't even... It's fucking stupid. Alright, let me unsilence my phone as I get to the end of this episode, or near the end. No, whatever. Fuck. But yeah. Anything? What else happened? Oh, I don't know. I think I might have said this. I might have told you guys this, or said this to Jem on the last episode. If not, me and my girl bought tickets to see El Alfa at Madison Square Garden. And I've mentioned El Alfa on the show before. If not this show, then TNP, which was the old show with me and Jem. And I fucking I was choked up. I love El Alfa. He's a Dominican artist. I guess a Dominican rapper or hip hop or just the Dominican, he sings Dominican music. I don't know. I fucking love him. I love so many songs from him. So I can't wait to go to this concert. And I don't think the tickets were that bad. I think they were $140 a piece, roughly. We didn't get amazing seats. These are nosebleeds or borderline nosebleeds, but whatever. I'm just happy to see him, man. I can't believe I always said a year or two ago when I started listening to him, I really want to see this dude live. I really, really want to see this dude live one day. And all of a sudden, a coworker of mine was like, "Yo, oh, you like El Alfa?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, he's playing at Madison Square Garden in October, right?" And I'm like, "No, I've been praying that he would do a tour in the States and it would be nearby." Or he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, I have to go. I have to get tickets. This is incredible. I can't wait. And lo and behold, I told my girl, and she's like, fuck yeah. Like, let's do it. And I'm like, oh, horny. So there you go. We're going to go see El Alpha, and it's going to be a blast. I still haven't told her about the podcast, and she definitely wants to know about it, but some like part of me just feels weird. I'm kind of happy that no one in the real world for me knows about this show. And it just, I don't know, because you know what it is? It's two things. One, I feel as if she'll listen to it and be like, oh, well, this sounds awful. Even though I do sound like this in real life, but there's something, it feels like when you send a text message and you're sending a sarcastic text, but like you can only convey so much through a message. So part of me would be like, no, you don't understand. Like, I know that I'm like that, but like, I'm not that, but it just feels like bad look. However, it's like, well, I'm not going to hide myself from her. That's a terrible thing to do. So, but the other part also, and this is probably the main part, I just kind of like that it's secretive. I don't know. There's something like mysterious about it. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll eventually tell her, and she'll think I'm a monster and be like, yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I figured. I figured. I sound like an awful tool bag, so I totally get that. But yeah. And oh shit, I still have to listen to Shane Gillis's new special that Jem told me about. I forget whether it's on Netflix or not. I gotta look that up. But things have been cool with her though, man, because I helped her move into her new place, and we're spending more time now because she has her own place again. I have my own place, and it's cool. I finally saw the first two Indiana Jones movies for the first time in my life. It was a good movie. The first one was a good movie. I was like, holy shit, this shit's fucking good. No wonder people like this so much. This is a fucking good movie. Second one wasn't that good. The blonde girl in it was terrible. Her character was terrible too. She was like, it's one thing to be a damsel in distress. It's another thing to have that be like the whole movie, at least the first half of the movie, and her being just so annoying in it. And I understand that Spielberg's wife. That's where that like joke comes from. It's like, oh, you only got this part because you're fucking the director, which I mean maybe, but goddamn. Hopefully apparently the third one's supposed to be like the second best Indiana Jones movie, if not the best. I forgot what the name of it is. Raiders of the Lost Ark is the first one. Temple of Doom is the second one. I forgot what the name of the third one is. If anyone listening here is like yelling into their speaker right now, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're going to see that. I think we're going to see that over this weekend, which I'm psyched because the ratings for that one are good via IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, which is usually a good sign. Not always, but usually a good sign. So that's going to be nice to watch because I did enjoy the first one. And after that, we'll probably watch the fourth and fifth one eventually. But obviously, those are like a little bit after the trilogy. Crystal Skull is the one with Shia LaBeouf with that, which I think is '08. And then that new one that just recently came out, which everyone on YouTube hates, but everyone on YouTube hates every movie, so it really doesn't fucking matter. It really is true. Which is, and you're starting to notice that because there's a few YouTube movie critics I've been watching, and also TV shows and series and blah 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 like that, who you can tell are gaining traction because they're enjoying movies and they're talking about how much they like certain movies and TV shows and shit like that. And they're starting to stand out because there's so many of the people that talk about how much they hate shows and movies and shit. So obviously that whole like, oh, I hate this, I hate that, it's getting old. But I don't like, it's not like there's yourmoviesucks.org, there's I Hate Everything. And there was also Ralph the Movie Maker I used to watch a little bit, but I haven't watched him in a while. And I actually haven't watched the other two in a little bit too, maybe because maybe it has gone, but I actually like their content. And to be fair, they don't always talk about things they hate, but I mean like they do talk about things they hate a lot. And yourmoviesucks.org, it's really been gay, the fact that like he'll literally talk shit for 10 to 20 plus minutes about movie trailers. It's like, it's a trailer, dude. It's a trailer. But now with that being said, do your thing. If I don't want to watch it, I don't have to watch it, which I haven't. But it's just, I am going to still say, it's like, it's a fucking trailer. Of course it's going to be gay. It's a commercial. Commercials suck. Like, case closed. It's like, when you're going to judge a fucking non-skippable 15-second ad next. I mean, if you are, then go do it. Do your thing. I ain't hating, but it's like, it is what it is. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm going to go do my thing. Wish me luck with everything with all my business ventures. I'm trying my fucking heart out. But I should be able to, hey, don't fucking cry about it if I fuck up. That's on me. And, yeah, later. I'll see you next week. And, well, I guess I can't even say go Giants. It's, go team. Okay. Way to leave on that fucking. All right, later.